Yo, 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 it's your boy J.Reid. I'm in here with Producer Grind. I'm about to show y'all how I did Chun-Li for Nicki Minaj. Here you go.
Behind the beat.
I knew you'd come. Somehow I just knew you'd find me. I pull up in that $250,000 off the lot. Oh, now she tryna be friends like I forgot. Show off my diamonds like I'm signed by the rock. Ain't pushing out his baby's telly by the rock. Hey, yo,
My name's J.Reid again. Chevi Music, my company. I know y'all heard her call me Chevi. Chevi Music is my company. And, you know, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I work with a lot of different artists, a lot of indie artists. Can't name them all, too many. But I also work with, you know, big artists, Boosie, Webby, the OMG Girls, Lloyd. I actually had a song with Lloyd and Wayne prior to the Rick Sex song. And I also had a song with Lloyd and Rick Ross, you know, prior to all this stuff. So definitely, man, just been out here working, grinding, definitely putting them long hours in, man. Take it, you know what I'm saying? And just, man, ready to work some more. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? For I have actually, and she just let me know, I'm gonna end up having all 5 records that I did with her on the album. So the Barbie Teens and Chun-Li were the first 2 records we released in April, which is crazy, you know what I'm saying? Both of them have plaques. Barbie Teens went gold, Chun-Li went platinum. Then we also got the Ganja Burn, which is going crazy with the video right now. Then we got the Thought I Knew You with Weekend. That's crazy. And then what's the last one? Rich Says. That's the last one. And basically, I'm just telling y'all the story about Chun-Li. Chun-Li came about, you know, we was in the studio, and we had just came off doing Barbie Teens, right? And she hit me up and she was like, yo, come on back out here. Let's get to work. You know what I'm saying? Came out there. She asked me, look, you know, I got the Barbie Teens. That's finna be dope. Let me see what else you got. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled up the same folder that she picked Barbie Teens out of. She picked, it was like how she picked Barbie Teens. I played 2 beats for her. She picked the second one and she went in the booth. Chun-Li was a little different. She kind of wanted to hear what I had. I got a video on my Instagram page that got like the full session, not the full session, but half of the session that we was in, and it was actually like she was going through each beat that was in my folder, and she ended up picking the Chun-Li beat and went crazy. She just went in the booth and started going crazy, man, and the rest is history. Like I said, now we got a platinum record 4 months later. Crazy experience, man. I couldn't have wrote it, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely crazy. Let me see. Let me give you one more. She just said something about the Ganja Burn. She said, I didn't know this. Brinks, which is my partner, Brinks, he introduced me to Nicki Minaj. Very humble guy, very appreciative for that. And he definitely, like, you know, he gave her the records. He told her, like, I don't know if this will fit on your album, but he played her the Ganja Burn beat. She said she kicked everybody out the studio and was pulling on the reefer for a second. And 5-10 minutes later, told Juice to end there. Shout out to Juice, get my sound right. But definitely, she told him pull the song up, went right in the booth, did the Ganja Burn song. So it seems like you know when she hears my beats, she just got an instant motivation or inspiration to go do something big. Because these records ain't no small records. These records are some huge records, you know what I'm saying? So definitely appreciate you, Nicki, for definitely giving me the opportunity. Let me say that. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my team for support too. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, let's get it. All right, yo, Producer Grind gave me the opportunity to also show y'all how I curated the Chun-Li beat. So let's get to it. All right, so now I'm gonna explain how I kind of made the Chun-Li beat. Thank you, Producer Grind, for doing that. Y'all gave me the opportunity to do that. So yeah, let me get into how I'm gonna do that right now. All right.
Oh, that's a trackpad on your computer?
Huh?
The trackpad's right there?
Yep.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, that shit's huge ass 17-inch. Razor, yeah, shout out to Razor as well. Razor, this is a dope computer. It's so quality, you know. It's almost heavy as a MacBook. Hey, it's great. It's PC though, because I got FL. So I'm running FL. Basically, we're gonna give you the start of the beat, which was the actual horn, and it was the little beat sound. So I'm gonna give y'all a preview of how the sound was prior to me altering it. So that's Had to alter it a little bit, so it came with that sound. So that's the whole melody for that. Very simple, trying to keep it real easy. And basically, like you said, I had to modify it. Had to find it. See, I was just playing around. That's how I came up with the melody. And then do that at the end. So I had to cut it every time I do that. So just play it again. And then also, I don't know if a lot of producers do this, but you know, I like to slide my too much. I like to slide my my drums and everything like a little to the right, so it ain't just everything sequenced and stepped. Like my son, it might just be off a little bit, but it's like in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? So let me show y'all. After that sound, I added the saxophone. That's pretty. Just a I don't know, like a hip hop sound. Just gave me that feel like I don't know, like Swiss beats, and you know how the up north music. It was just authentic. So I was just like, let me put that in there. So you got. Alright, so you got that sound in there. Then next, really, if you notice in the whole song, it's only 2 sounds. So that should tell you that, you know, it ain't just about the beat, man. It's also about the artist. The artist got to give 110%, you know what I'm saying? Just like you would, if, you know, on your own beat. If you was a rapper and you spit on your own beat, I'm sure you go in. So you respect any artist that's gonna do the same thing on your music. So I love Nicki Minaj for doing that. She went crazy. So at the end of the day, we you know, we gonna get into these drums, cause really that was it. Well, it wasn't it. Hold on, cause the breakdown has some more sound, but we gonna get there. We ain't there yet. All right. So the first, I just looked at it, and the first drum pattern I did. This is the first drum pattern. I actually combined 2 different drum patterns on top of each other. And we got something like this. This is the first one. So it's just real simple. You know what I'm saying? Then we got this one right here. You wouldn't even know that was behind it, right? So I'm gonna put both of them together and let y'all hear what I came up with. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
I had 2 different drum patterns on there going at the same time, but they obviously doing different stuff, and all the percussions. Like I just, you know, I'm a percussionist, so I had like, you know, my shakers and my claves, all my stuff. I'm just give y'all a preview of what I had in here. That's a little soft kick. Of course, you got your hi-hats. What else? Let me go. Your little snare, your little New York snare. Little hard kick. Had some shakers. Another shaker that's a little different. Then I got my tambourine, you know what I'm saying? Just add a little soul in them. So that we got out of the 2 drum tracks. So now, like I said, when I finished that, I was like, all right, I got something. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't jamming, I was in the big studio out there in you know, Cali. It was just magical almost. Like it was the first beat I made when I came in the studio that day, and I just remember just going crazy, like just bouncing hard, just making a beat. And like you said, I didn't have to do that much to it. Once I pretty much got that together, it was over with. So let's add, because we had a little bass in here, you know what I'm saying? We had a little 808s, so I added that at the end. I mean at the bottom. Let me see where it's at. There we go. A little 808 on that drop part. Let's see. So obviously, like I said, that drum pattern is 2 different drum patterns, but I only had them going four bars each, so I switched up every time. So let's go back to the original beat. Let's see what we got. So I'm gonna let y'all hear the whole beat as it is without the 808s coming in the second part here. lot of percussion, a lot of drums going crazy. That's like my thing. Even if you listen to Ganja Burn right now, you hear like the little percussion, the Indian percussion. I got a lot of stuff going on because it's like that's what makes the music. It ain't just the snare, the hi-hat, and the 808. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different stuff you can add in the spaces of the music to make it bigger. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show y'all this breakdown. I'm gonna just play it first. So obviously I feel like when she heard that, it gave her like some Chinese, like, or like some real, you know, I don't know, it's just real culture right there. You hear the, like you about to get ready to fight somebody. So she just really, you know, came with that Chun-Li idea. It was like perfect, you know what I'm saying? It just matched well. So the first sound I used was it's a plug-in called Rapture. Yeah, it's a low end sound. So that one do that. Then the next sound I used was it's like a Electro. That's what I think, Electro 2. Tone 2 Electro 2, that's what it's called. Then I got the phyloric flutes. So they sound like this. Let's see what we get. Alright, here we go. And I stacked them too, so it wouldn't be just, you know, regular. I stacked them. Let me show y'all what I did. So it sounded like that at first. And then I was like, oh, that's kind of weak, right? So I copied and pasted, and I added me a stack. Now I sound fuller, you know what I'm saying? Play it one more time. So it just added that fullness that I needed to that part. So I'm just running the part back real fast for y'all. And I think I still had this part going. I think I had this part going as well with the my beginning sounds. Beat, you know what I'm saying? Really, it took me about 15 to 20 minutes to make this beat. It took me long to explain how I made it than to actually make it. So actually, like I said, it's my process of doing this. I appreciate y'all looking and tuning in. It's like you know, I appreciate the producer grind guys for helping me curate this whole session. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So thank you, man. It's like, take some notes, do what you gotta do, hit me in my DM, ask me questions. Let's make some good music out here. Let's turn the industry up. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Where can we find you on social media?
My social media is J.Reid the producer, JReid the producer, spelled straight. And Twitter is the same, but instead of THE is DA because somebody took my THE. Which I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do my name because, you know, like I said, my OG Nicki Minaj gave me the name Chevi, right? Everybody was calling me Chevi, and they was like, "Who is Chevi?" I'm like, "Dang, I guess I need to go with that name. Like, it's kind of catchy." So I'm kind of trying to see what I'm gonna do about my Instagram, my social media. So y'all bear with me. But I appreciate the support, man. I got 24,000 followers within like 3 months, man. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? I had 5, you know what I'm saying? So, well, nobody paying attention, but I was still in the studio working. So that's just a shout to all y'all who still working. Stay down, man. You gonna come up. It's natural. You got to come up after you stay down. So let's get it, man. Let's crank it up.